Hi guys. Long time no anything. I'm sorry. Work. That's all I got to say. Work, 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 work. We had a person quit and I got a kind of promotion-ish thing. So I'm on day shifts now, meaning I have no time. I can't sleep in anymore and catch up on sleep. So pretty much when I have time off, all I do is try to sleep. So that's why I still owe you a video from those Bukuro dress-up things. I still owe you guys that video. I just have not had the energy to dig out the people I need to dress. So that is why that hasn't been done yet. And yeah, you're probably wondering why I have gloves on. It is freaking cold here. This is how I survive winter. Well, right now, these are on because my hands are so cracked, they're like bleeding. And I don't want to get them all over my dolls because I've got my white skin resin soul girl. I don't want her full of blood. So, but yeah, these are my dollar store gloves. I take these parts off to make hats. But these like go over your fingers. No, these are dollar store. These are Walmart. But I got a bunch of these. They're like 50 cents over the summer at Walmart, so I got a bunch. But these are my little hat pieces for when I decide to unstitch them. But for now, this pair is going to keep my dolls clean because winter. So, winter in Minnesota sucks because it is now like, it's supposed to be 40 below tonight with wind chill. And it's cold in my house. So, to survive winter, I have to have on multiple layers. So, I've got on a long sleeve t-shirt and then a sweatshirt and then leggings and sweatpants and then socks and big ass slippers, and that's how I keep warm. So it's all about layers, guys. Layers. And these leggings, I just put them on out of the package and they smell like burning rubber, like tires. I don't know why, but they're supposed to be nice fleece lined things, and I'm like, what is that smell? Something's burning. And I've been looking for like 15 minutes to figure out what it smells like. Burning electronics or burning rubber. And it's these freaking black leggings. So it's not just doll clothes that stain and are all weird. It's people clothes too. So so yeah, so that's winter here. And it's gonna be hella cold tonight, and I have to go check on my pets outside because unfortunately they can't come in to get warm. So take them hot water and make sure they're warm tonight, and then hopefully it's not that cold for too long. But now back to doll stuff. What I have been doing is, and this is like absolutely backwards as to, you know, what I should do. Like when the weather's nice and I know that I can spray stuff and do face ups, that's when I should do face ups. But every time winter hits, I don't know if it's because the days are shorter or what, but it's like hobby mode kicks in and all of a sudden I want to paint something or try to face up or something, and I can't spray MSC because it's cold out, 45 below outside. How's that gonna work, you know? So what I did do, because I really want to do a Monster High trade. I really want to, and I've never done a repaint before, right? So I want to do that. So what I did was, because I cannot find any secondhand Monster Highs where I live. There are none. Like every time I go to the thrift store, I try to find Monster Highs or something that I can repaint or whatever. And they don't have, all they have is like really grody old Barbies, like the rubber's so old it's, I don't know how to describe it. It's like flaky. And I'm not gonna, those aren't my thing. So I don't want to buy those. So what I decided to do is go on eBay and like buy a lot of, you know, LOT, not a lot like a bunch, but a lot of dolls so that I can wipe them and repaint them. But yeah, so I found a posting for, it was 3 Monster Highs and two, oh, I left them in the other room. Novi stars, which I like those little things. And if anybody has any, I should have brought them in here because I was going to ask a question about something. But anyway, if anybody has not hybrided, but swapped heads of those, I don't know if anybody knows what I'm talking about. They're little bitty, they're not bendable at all, but they're like cute little dolls with, they have real eye, like glass, not glass, but like acrylic eyes, like actual eyes in them, and they're really cute. And I got a couple of those with this lot, and they're really, they need work because their hair's all weird, but the bodies are weird because they're hollow and they're filled with like either glitter fluid or just like dyed fluid, and half of it evaporated out, so I kind of don't want the rest of it to leak, so I don't know if I want to keep them on those bodies. But I was wondering if anybody's ever swapped one of those like little bitty dolls with like onto a Obitsu or Pure Nemo body before, because then they can bend and stuff, because their faces are really cute. I like their little sculpts, but yeah, so I'll have to bring them in and do a different video some other time. But anyway, so the lot I got was those 3 Monster Highs and those 2 Novi stars, which they need work, and then La-Di-Da doll. And okay, the seller didn't post that they smoked, and holy crap, I scrubbed and scrubbed and scrubbed all those dolls, and like shampoo, conditioner, I put perfume on them, I soaked them in dishwashing liquid and like a buttload of shampoo. Like I matted into their hair and let it soak for at least 2 hours, hoping I could get some of that cigarette smell out, and it didn't work. So even though I scrubbed the crap out of them, they're clean, but they reek. But one of my favorite dolls from that doll lot, and the reason why I bought it too is because I've never really heard of them before, but she's a La-Di-Da. I don't know if you heard of them, but this is what she looks like. And of course, because she's my favorite, well, look at it, she's got a cute little face. Because she's my favorite, someone cut her hair. So now, if I want to fix her up, I'm going to have to make her a wig. And it sucks because her hair was the only one that wasn't all matted up. So this hair is nice and soft and clean and still reeks of tobacco. But they cut her freaking bangs off. So now she looks like, oh, but I like her. She's got the cutest face, I think. But I thought to myself, okay, I got her because the Monster Highs are, and they smell so bad I don't even want to bring them in here. So that's why I don't have them in here with me, because that cigarette smell is, yeah. So I gotta fix that yet. But I figured with, you know, rescuing and repainting and stuff, the Monster Highs that I have always bought have had like bigger faces, but these are like little bitty faces, and I didn't know they did that. So I don't know if they're gonna paint or be customizable. You know, they're not gonna be an easy thing for me to paint. So what I did, so I figured maybe I can repaint this one because she's got a big old face to paint. And I don't know, I like these dolls. I like these little La-Di-Das because they have cute little bendy bodies. Like, they are actually really poseable down here. Like, their arms don't pose. But I was wondering if I could maybe put a Monster High arm on her. I don't know. I'm so bummed about this hair. Like, the one I brushed and brushed for like, I don't even know. And it still looks bad. But at least it's not an entire match. So I gotta fix that yet. I don't know. The point is, but no, I like these. If anybody knows about these, they're kind of cute. But they remind me of pull-ups or buells, only, you know, painted on instead of having cute little closey eyes or whatever. But these bodies are a little sturdier. So it's like if they had bendy arms, I would totally swap a little pull-up or buell onto this body because it's kind of the same thing, only the hand, it's tougher, because I have a little buell which I've never shown you before. I'm behind, like I said. And her little hands keep falling off. And I'm afraid I'm going to lose one because that's what I did. Those freaking little Novi Star things, the arms popped off. And it was like the clear arms. So I was like scrubbing these bodies and then like I picked it up and like, oh, this one has no arms. So did I get screwed there too? But then I found one in the bathtub. And I'm thinking, alright, so the other one's in here. So I found them both. And I put them on the washing machine. And of course, while I'm multitasking. So I was doing laundry while I was scrubbing this stuff. And somehow I went to pick up the arms and the one fell out. And it fell into the machine, the washing machine, as I was going. And it was on the spin cycle, and I thought, I'm going to lose this thing forever. So I stopped the machine, dug through, I couldn't find it. And luckily, after everything was done, and I transferred it to the dryer, I found it. But I was just like, oh, out of all this crap, because I spent like an hour and a half scrubbing these cigarette dolls. And I'm like, oh, what did I buy? So, I don't know. I'm kind of not happy about eBay purchases, because I don't know if I just didn't. I need to ask questions before I buy stuff, I think. Because I got kind of screwed. Well, not screwed, but, you know, it's just more work than I was intending. But anyway, yeah. So that's that portion. So I want to customize a Monster High, or many, because I want to do trades with people. And you know what I'm talking about. I want to trade cool people for, yeah, because that's cool. But I might suck at it, so maybe not. But the point is, yes. So that was my first topic, and this is going to be a long video, and I'm sorry because I cannot be concise, and I don't know if you can understand what I'm saying, because I think faster than I talk. Maybe. Or I talk faster than I don't know. So I get all garbled. The point is, if I don't make sense, I apologize. Okay. My second order of business is, okay, so I know some people have quirks, like, some people like certain sculpts bald, right, so they won't put a wig on it, or some like certain sculpts, I've never heard of no eyebrows, so maybe that's not a thing, but okay, so the thing is, I have no idea why I'm like this, but, and this drives me absolutely crazy, for some reason, resin soul dolls, I like them better without eyes in them. No, that's horrible. And I don't know why. I don't know if it's because I haven't found the right eyes to fit the eye channels or what. But, like, every time, and I'm gonna pull my little floppy dude out. Every time I put eyes in this little guy, I completely lose the character. But when he's like this, completely blank, with no eyes in it, that is when his character comes to life for me. And right away, it's like, all I can think about is this guy's story. And it just drives me absolutely crazy, because I need you to look like the character I'm thinking about. So why do you only come to life when you're like this? You should be done by now. He was one of my first... Maybe he was my fourth. No, third. I think he was my third doll, because he was my first secondhand doll. First secondhand doll ever. It's been a while, and he's still completely the same as he came. Only floppier, because apparently when dolls are in cold conditions, the elastic gets all weird. And now he's like, woo. But, yes. But I am, like, unable to do anything with him because he only comes to life like this. So he's staying like this for a while because, like, even right now, yeah, he's the character that I'm thinking of. It's his story, but if I pop eyes in him, I totally lose him, and then I don't want to look at him for a while, and it drives me nuts. Because he has to have eyes and a wig and clothes and all that stuff. You have to have that, or you won't be the same. Oh, it's him though. This doll is that character. So why won't he let me freaking show? He won't let me show you guys what he's supposed to be. Because he's just, but that is him. This doll is that character, and no other doll can be that character, and it's driving me absolutely crazy. Because he should be done by now. So yeah, so that's one of them that I like better without eyes. The second one, and this pisses me off so much. This drives me nuts. Okay. This girl that I just got the other day, like, she's like my most recent, latest purchase, and she's beautiful, and she's now eyeless because here's what I did. Her eyes were crooked, so I thought to myself, I'm gonna fix that. So I moved one and it fell out, and I looked at her with one eye in and one eye out, and I thought to myself, oh crap, you're not the person I intend you to be. When she's eyeless like this, she is Wisp, you know, my cute little dream girl who's the counterpart of Riven, who is awake, eternally awake. This little girl that can never wake up. Well, she's not supposed to be a little girl. This is the incarnation that she uses in the dream world. But this character, this girl, this person, this being, this little face, this girl, she always wanted to have a real form. This is her dream world form, right? So that's what she looks like for most of the, like, if you're dreaming, that's what she's going to look like in your dream, because she's more approachable in that form, so she can guide you through your dream, nightmares, whatever, and help you out and all that stuff. But she has a real form. She has a real body, a true form. And this face without the eyes in, this face up, immediately reminded me, and I don't know if you can see it in this lighting, or for some reason, this face up reminds me of her. It's her. She's not supposed to be Wisp. She's supposed to be my mafia chick, or the body's supposed to be. She doesn't want to share this body. She said she says, it's me. I'm not sharing. So guess what? This has to be Wisp in her true form. And she's supposed to be Riven's counterpart. And I think they'll look good together because I always say this wrong, Eregion is super skinny, and he's got a smaller head. And she's kind of got a small head. I mean, her features are small with a wig on. The problem is, and this, again, because she's a resin soul, see, and this face is only inspiring to me without eyes in it. Do you get where I'm going here? I lose her when I put a wig on her. She's gone. If I haven't tried eyes in her yet. I have not tried that because I already know what's going to happen. I'm going to lose the wispiness that is this girl. And then she's not going to be Wisp either. And then I'm going to be screwed. Oh my god. Because Wisp tells me that this is Wisp. So this is Wisp somehow. I just need to figure out how, why. I need to figure that out. But I don't know. She only comes to life when she's no eyes. It's a thing with me. I don't know. I could look at her like this all day and right away, boom. Yep. That's her. This is her true form. And this is the form that can never be with Riven. Why do I forget their names? Oh, they're my dolls. Why don't I know their names? Because I'm dumb. Okay. But this is her true form. This is who she is. This is who Riven knows her as, sees her as, loves her as. And this is the version that she is 100% of the well, 99.9% of the time, because she is constantly asleep. Because she cannot wake up. She's locked in that dream world because she is the guardian of the dream realm. So she can never be this person and be with Riven, because that's their sad tale or whatever. But she's so used to being little Wisp over here, she's forgotten this form. But I know what she looks like now. And it's driving me crazy because she doesn't want to have eyes in her. If I put eyes in her, it's lost. So I don't know how to get over this weird thing I've got going on. And it kind of drives me nuts because I know what she's supposed to look like, but I can't share that with you guys because she won't let me. Maybe I just need your recommendations for eye companies that like makes eyes that fit these sculpts better without gapping. Maybe it's the gapping that gets me. I don't know what it is. Or I was also thinking, since she's asleep anyway, or like this form isn't really aware, I don't know if she's like where she would be. I don't know. It's very strange. It doesn't make sense to me either. Like, if this is confusing to you, it's confusing here too. Because it only makes sense when she doesn't have eyes in her head. And that doesn't make sense at all. So, what was I saying? Oh my god. Oh, so if she's not really aware of this form anyway, because she, you know, associates herself with this, because this is how she is most of the time. This is who she is, you know, in Riven's eyes, and, you know, her true form. Who doesn't not want to share a body because she's... Why? Anyway, so I was thinking to myself, since I don't like her with eyes in anyway, and she's kind of not awake anyway because she's locked in the dream realm, so you'd think her true form would be sleeping somewhere. You know, trapped in sleep